One of the most dynamic athletes the world has ever seen. This Sunday, Summerslam, Brooklyn, New York. This man will go one-on-one with the legend, the phenom, The Undertaker. Please welcome to Sports Center. There is only one Brock Lesnar.
Hey, hey! Boom! Wow. Hi, Brock. Was that a familiar voice to you? That was Coach.
Yes.
The Coachman.
I needed to take my own phone out there to record that for my own.
Hi. Welcome.
How are you?
Good. Brock Lesnar, joining the table. We made the joke earlier. I'm not sure you and I have ever felt so dainty.
It would be funny if for some reason they replaced this lunchtime table with a seesaw.
Seesaw.
We'd have to both be on the same side.
Yeah, exactly. To even come close to it being equal.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Had an interesting 24 hours.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, last night, if you were watching, you were in Minneapolis. Quite the homecoming for you.
That was.
It's almost like a Target Center worshiping. There were screaming fans, the streamers. What is it like to be in that sort of environment?
Honestly, that was the first time I've ever felt something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, it was very surreal. I was standing there and I didn't actually know what to do.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was.
Soak it up.
Yeah, so I just
Savor.
I just soaked it in and enjoyed the moment.
Now, one of the many reasons that people are so looking forward to SummerSlam this Sunday is that you are going up against The Undertaker. You ended his huge streak in WrestleMania the last time that you guys were in the ring. So why are you facing him again?
I am the freak that broke the streak.
You are the freak that broke the streak.
And
you're back for more, I guess.
Well, he cost me my WWE Championship against Seth Rollins, and I guess that means a lot to me. And he cost me the match, so I'm going after him.
So are you doing the exact same thing that you did the last time to train for him and to prepare? I mean, is it deja vu all over again?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to prepare yourself to get in the ring with him. I mean, he's been in the business for a long time, and he's good at what he does. And I think I'm better, though.
You're also very diverse. I mean, we've seen you UFC, WWE. You played a stint, tried to make the NFL with the practice squad with the Minnesota Vikings. How do all of those things combine to make you better at what you do?
Well, I think this the competitive side and the competitive nature in me has allowed me, and the God-gifted talent that He's given me, to be able to, I guess, be versatile. You know, I can't put my finger on it. I just knew from a very young age that I wanted to be the best athlete in the world, and I trained for it. And they're all different sports, but the same backbone is needed. You have to have the will to win and to be the best.
For it.
Absolutely, it's all work. There's no free lunch in this world whatsoever.
Do you always come out, like when you walk into a room, do you use a smoke machine? Because,
always.
honey, it feels like someone's been smoking in here, because I don't know if you
Like
can
the
see it at home.
fireworks
It's
are going on.
extremely smoky right now.
I
It's
thought-
not just my contact lenses.
That really wasn't a smoke machine. That was a guy back there with a humongous e-cig.
A ton of dry nice. But, dovetailing off Nicole's question a little bit, you have a long history in wrestling. You started wrestling when you're 5. You won a Division I national championship as a wrestler. But I think your status as a UFC champion is something that makes you very unique as far as WWE is concerned. How does that champion status help you in the ring in the WWE?
Well, when I won an NCAA title and was recruited by WWE, things didn't work out the way I wanted them to, and I basically didn't want to live that lifestyle. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew at the time I didn't want to be traveling 300 days a year. So I just threw my hat, and I had the opportunity to go into the NFL and when I was in college, or at least play football. So I thought, well, I'm not a guy that wants to look back 20 years from now and say, well, what if I would have ever done that, So I just tried it. And but I learned in a couple of days it wasn't for me. But I wasn't going to be the guy that quit training camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew a week or two into training camp that this wasn't for me, but I stuck it out. But then the transition to the UFC, built my brand, made me who I am, and it made me be able to come back to the WWE and be who I am today.
I kind of want to talk to you about Ronda Rousey. I mean, that's the big name in UFC right now. She's been so incredibly dominant. What do you think? Does she need to have somebody come up and step up and be a tough competitor for her?
Well, I think she's a super athlete in a weak division. I really do. I think that she is a man amongst women in the women's division. And I take my hat off to her. She's doing an excellent job at what she's doing. I don't know how she's juggling everything. I mean, movies and this, that, and the other thing. And then going to Brazil and kicking butt over there and doing all the stuff she's doing. My hat's off to you, Ronda, but I really think, I'm not taking any talent away from her at all, but I think she's a super beast, super freak in the women's division.
Absolutely. I think she'd be as successful in the WWE, quite frankly, if she wanted to go there as she has been in MMA. So, last question here. I know that you are on Mike and Mike. You talked about how much you like farming, right?
Yes.
You grew up on a dairy farm. You're from South Dakota. So is your true passion farming, and this wrestling thing is like a day job?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I wrestle so I can farm. That's what I do. Yeah, I don't know. It's just who I am. I grew up.
You don't have to wrestle to farm. You can just farm also.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can farm more land if I have more money.
Oh, that's right.
So,
you know, sitting here, I don't have particularly small hands. Can you put your? It's unbelievable. I'm completely.
Those are farming hands.
Them are farm boy hands, yes.
Yeah, big time.
Thanks for joining us.
The grape ape hands.
I love it. Brock Lesnar, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And good luck with the
Do you
Undertaker.
get the smoke and the lights when you leave?
No, I just don't let the door kick you in the.
Oh, okay.
One of those probably.
All right, all right. We're going to have Robert Flores on later, and you're going to do the F5, is what I'm being told.
That's what I'm told as well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
So here's this for a transition. We go from Brock